everybody. So today I have planned a power yoga session for you all. So come to your mats. We're going to start on our shins today. So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can come to a cross-legged position or lying down on our backs in Shavasana. So just come seated in any way that's comfortable for your body today. So we're going to rest the backs of the palms on the thighs, close down the eyes and settle. Just settle here on your mat and breathe. Just settling into our breath, come to a place of stillness. And stillness in our physical body, and then work on just turning down the volume of the mind. Allowing the breath to flow in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the belly, the chest expand on your inhale. And deflate on your exhale. And one more in breath through the nose. And expel in that air. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And let's take the left hand just down to the mat. Lengthen in the neck. Bring the right hand down, the left arm up and over. Side body stretch. And you can peel your eyes up to the sky. Bring that shoulder back. Make sure you're not sticking your tailbone out, just tuck it slightly. And let's take the left hand to the right thigh. In breath, lift and lengthen, exhale, twist. Bring it back to center, let's swap over. Left ear, left shoulder, dropping that right hand down to the mat. And then finding the ground with the left hand, bring the right hand up and over, spiral the chest. Finding the left thigh with the right hand, in breath and twist on your out breath. Bringing it back to center, coming onto your hands and your knees. So we're going to go through a little bit of cat and cow. So in breath, we bring the chest forwards, look up, tailbone goes up, out breath. Pressing the ground away, pressing the spine up to the sky, tailbone goes down. So in breath, just flowing through this in your own time. So today's session, we've got power yoga, and we're going to work through some variations of our sun salutations to get the heat, to warm up the body. And I will start with a lower progression, and we will build up so you can stay with the first option, or you can move on and challenge your body. But obviously, if the first option is absolutely challenging enough, you stay there, you stick with it. So just being gentle with your mind, with your body, with your practice, bringing it back to center. So bringing the spine into neutral spine, and we're going to tuck the toes under, and we're going to lift the knees. So pressing the ground away, lift the knees just to hover. Try and open the collarbone, look towards the edge of your mat, end of your mat even. Breathe here. It's activating our core, activating our belly. And lowering those knees down, untuck those toes, walking the hands around so the fingertips are facing your knees. And we can tuck the toes under and sit back onto the heels. The heel of the hand may lift. You might not want to take it back if this is enough for you. Stay here. Stretching through the forearms. So we're doing our sun salutation, so we will be doing a little bit of work on our hands. Walk the hands back. This time we're going to leave the toes flat if you can, and again we're going to lift up, so pressing the ground away, really active light body, and pressing through the tops of our feet. Breathe. And take those knees down. Sit back onto your heels, just have a release, bringing the hands, interlace them together, squeeze those shoulder blades, heel of the hand together, have a little bend in your elbows. And bringing our hands underneath our shoulders. And this time we're going to step back to our plank, but we're going to keep the fronts of our feet facing down. Okay, so if that's not good for you, come onto your toes. So we're stepping back like we just did in our hover pose. So step back with the right and then the left. Be mindful that the heels aren't rotating out. Try and rotate those heels in. Active through the front of the feet, really strong. And then lowering down to the ground. Obviously you drop your knees if you need to. Taking the hands out, tenting the fingertips. Let's oscillate through our cobra. So in breath, lift up. Breath down the front of the feet. Out breath, take it down. In breath, bring up. And one more. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. And we're gonna come up to our plank on our forearms. So just tuck this pelvis under and coming up to plank on our forearms with the toes, front of the feet on the mat. So again, option to tuck your toes. So lift up into that forearm plank. And then let's flip onto the toes. And then if you can, we're going to press up to our down dog. Finding that strength. Have a move in your down dog. Flex, extend the knees. Nod the head up and down, side to side. Active in the body, especially in the arms, pressing the ground away, activating those muscles in the armpits. And then we're going to walk our feet forwards to our hands. So have the feet hip distance apart,
Cupping the elbows, just have a little sway side and side. And release the arms down. And let's roll up to standing. Bringing the feet together so the big toe joints connect if that's available to you. And we're going to start warming this body up with these sun salutations. So in breath we take the arms up to the sky. Hopefully you've got the space. Out breath, let's fold forward, Uttanasana. In breath, halfway lift. Let's step back with the right leg. So in breath. And then placing the hands down, we step the left leg back to our plank. You can drop your knees and then come through our baby cobra. In breath. Out breath, take it down, curl the toes, lift up, press back, down dog. Breath here. Right leg lifts on our in-breath. We step it forwards between the hands on our out-breath. Chest and heart comes forwards on our in-breath. Left to right to fold on our out-breath. And inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Don't worry if you're not getting the breath. Just flow, just breathe. In breath, take it up. Out breath, forward fold. In breath, take that halfway lift. Out breath, fold. Step the left leg back this time. In breath, open chest and heart. Out breath, step right foot back to join your left. Take the weight forwards over the wrists. In breath, out breath, lowering it down. Up to our baby cobra or your up dog on our in breath. Out breath, curl the toes under, press back. Down dog. Breathe here. Left leg rises on the in-breath, step it forwards between the hands. On the out-breath, in-breath, chest and heart comes forwards. Out-breath, take the right foot to the left foot to fold. In-breath, we rise up to standing. Out-breath, hands come to your heart. So we're going to go through that again, a little bit more progression. So let's in breath, take hands up to the sky. Out breath, we fold. In breath, halfway lift. Right leg steps back. On our out breath, we take the right knee down. In breath, we lift up. Anjali Asana. Out breath, we take the hands down, we step the left foot back to our plank. In breath, shift that weight forwards over the wrists. And then out breath, taking it down. You can come up if you're ready into your up dog. Take it back for down dog. Right leg lifts on our in breath. Right foot comes between the hands on an out breath. Take that left knee down, coming up for Anjali Asana, low lunge. Tuck the pelvis. Fold it forwards, frame the right foot, step left foot to right to fold. In breath to standing. So we lead with the left side in breath. Out breath, fold. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, our left foot steps back, left knee lowers. Anjali Asana. In breath. Out breath, step right foot back to join our left.
In breath, taking the weight forwards over those wrists. Out breath, lower it down. And we can take an in breath up to your up dog or your baby cobra. Come into your down dog. Breathe here. Left leg rises and left foot comes forward. And we take the right knee down. Come up and Anjaneyasana. And right foot to left to fold. In breath. Out breath. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, right foot steps back this time. If you can, we're going to hover the knee. So coming up to that lunge. If you need to take the knee down, take the knee down. Take the hands in front. Frame the left foot, step back to your plank. Come through your chaturanga. And back to up dog. Right leg lifts. Right foot comes forwards. And we come back into that high lunge. Or pop your knee down to the mat if you need to. Frame the right foot. Step left foot to right to fold. And lift. Exhale, bring those hands down. One more time round. Leading with the left. Exhale. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, stepping the left foot back. Left knee can come down if you need to. Coming up for a low lunge. And then we're going to frame that front foot. Step right foot back. Come through your chaturanga. In breath. Out breath. To down dog. Breath here. Left foot rises. And we step the left foot forwards between the hands. Come back into that lunge. And then frame the left foot. Right foot to left to fold. In breath, bringing those hands up, bringing them down. And just relaxing the arms down by the sides of your body now. In Tadasana, in our mountain pose. Hopefully you're a little warmer. Going through those sun salutations, however they went for you. Let's come to Utkatasana, to our chair pose. Option to have your hands here in Anjali Mudra, our prayer position, or bringing the arms extended up to the sky. So coming into that Utkatasana, checking that our back is nice and flat, not sticking the tail out. And we're going to take our right elbow to our left knee. So just be mindful your knees have not shifted. Just check that they're in a line. And then press open the chest, shoulders back, down. Can you get a little bit deeper? Bringing it back to center, folding forwards. In breath, come into your halfway lift. Out breath, this time we're going to plant the hands down and we're going to jump or step back to your plank. Come through that chaturanga. Take it back to your down dog. And bring the right leg up to the sky. Step that right foot forwards between the hands. Coming up into our lunge position.
So we're going to do a little bit of getting into these legs. We're going to take the left knee down to hover, drive up, option to have the hands here. Take it down, exhale, drive, inhale down, exhale, drive. And then we'll take it all the way down to the mat, keeping the toes tucked or untucked, whatever's easier for you. Keeping the hands here, we're going to lift out of the waist on our in-breath, take the body forwards on our out-breath, and take a twist to that right thigh. Again, hooking the elbow here and pressing the hands together to open the chest. Be mindful that that right knee is not caving in, so check your right knee is not caving in. Option to stay here, option to lift the left knee. It is an option, you might wobble. I'm wobbling. All the wobbles today. Left knee lowers, bringing it back to center. Interlace the hands, untuck, or you can tuck them, whichever's going to be better for your balance. And we're going to place the hands just at the top of your thigh. And here, you're going to press the thigh away from you whilst we're pulling back with it. So keeping the hips in alignment, but we're really pressing that thigh away. Just have a nice stretch here. Bit of push and pull. And release. So we're going to keep the right hand on the thigh, option to find the left foot. So you can bring that left foot up. And then place the left foot down. So on the front of the foot one more time. Bringing the hands down either side of this right leg. So we're going to come into arrow lunge here. So arrow lunge, we lift up the left knee here. So here might be good for you on your fingertips or on your knuckles, or you want to see if you can come up onto that thigh, or even extend the arms up to the sky. Really active and powerful in these legs. Breathe. And let's lower with control. Take the hands either side of the front foot, the right foot. Curl the toes under. Let's come back to extended pyramid pose. Breath here. And then we're going to take our right knee, bend our right knee, left foot to right to fold. Coming up into our Utkatasana, chair pose, arms extended or at our sternum, and then lift. So just got to run through that on the opposite side. Bring the feet together. Let's sit back into the chair pose. Taking the left elbow this time to the outside of the right knee, press the hands together. Check your knees, one isn't popping forwards. That will indicate a twist in your pelvis. I'm try and keep the pelvis in line. Bringing it back to center, forward fold. Halfway lift on our in-breath. So this time our left foot steps back, bringing ourselves up into our lunge position, extended arms, or bringing the arms here. We take a lower, a lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and one more, and I've just realised I'm doing the wrong side. Just check that you're not doing the wrong side like me. And lowering it all the way down. Lifting up out of the way, so we're going to take a twist and then take it down to the knee. Just mindful that this left knee is not caving in. Option to keep the right knee down, or if you want a little bit more challenge, lift that right knee up. Watch the shoulders on hunching up, bring them back, peel them back. Let's all lower the knee down. Bring it back to center, interlace the hands, put them on the top of the thigh and press that thigh away. Maybe even sink a little bit more into the hips. Maybe that feels nice to you, your body. And then keeping the left hand on the left thigh. If you want to see if you can grab that right foot. And don't worry if you can't get hold of it. You can try and find it. You can even use a belt or a band or a tie to aid you grabbing that foot. Release that foot down. We're going to come into that arrow lunge. So framing the left foot with the hands, you can lift up on the front of the right foot. Again, rather than sinking here, be really active. An option to lift up. Have your hands on your thigh. Try and keep your pelvis in alignment. Take the arms up to the sky if you've got it. If not, just stay there. Stay down there with the hands on the floor here. This is super challenging. So you work with your body. Have one more breath. Maybe count it in for 4 and out for 4. Take that knee down. Curl the toes under, lift up, press it back for our extended pyramid pose. Bend in the left knee, right foot to left to fold. And Utkatasana one last time, chair pose. Bringing it up to standing. So well done everybody, well done how that went for you. Let's just come down to our mat. So bringing our hips down to our heels. Option to open those legs and take it down. Let's just come onto our back, have a little hug of the knees, little rock side and side. And then bring the arms out onto the transverse plane. Take the legs to the right. Bring them back over to the left. Bring them back. See if we can grab hold of the insides of these feet in a happy baby. Maybe you have a little rock side and side. Tuck the chin slightly. And then let's bring ourselves up to sitting. To finish, just coming into a comfortable seated position in that cross-legged pose. Lengthen the spine, backs of the palms on the knees. And finishing just with our breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. And just sit with being grateful how wonderful your body has performed today with some really challenging asanas. It's been pretty quick, we haven't stopped. So just hopefully you've been fully immersed in your body with your practice. Just having a couple of moments for a bit more calm, a bit more stillness. And be thankful you have created this time to practice today. And on our next exhale, just gently opening your eyes, bring your palms together, and thank you guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. So let me know how you got on, and I hope that went well for you. Bye.